Good afternoon, everybody. I am coming to you today from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today is Monday, March 15th. It is the beginning of spring break week. Actually, the second week of spring break, but the first week of spring break for a large part of the country. So we're going to try something and see what it's like not to be a local, but to be a tourist again. So I'm coming to the busiest park on one of the busiest days to ride the most popular attraction. So let's see how that all works out. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth.
So one of the luxuries of being a local now and a annual pass holder is I can come whenever I'd like, whenever I'm off work, and I don't have to wait in lines anymore. But I thought, you know, if you're coming to Disney this year, 2021's different. The crowds are back. It's not full. It's still at a limited capacity, but the lines are long, and I wanted to see what it was like if you had to come here and you wanted to ride the popular attractions and you were going to wait in line. So this is not really a true-to-life experiment, because if it was, I would have been here right at park opening this morning. I didn't get here today until noon. Park is open until 8 o'clock. I'm going to just see how long I can go. If I can make it all the way till 8 o'clock, I'm going to, but I probably won't. The goal is to ride as many headliner attractions as I can today and get some lunch. So noon till at least say 6 o'clock. How many headliners can I get in, waiting in line, and get some lunch to replicate what it would be like for someone visiting the parks in a single day on spring break in 2021. Let's hit it. All right, first today we're gonna ride Runaway Railway. So this one says 50 minutes, so we're gonna give this one a shot. If you're coming on vacation this year and you haven't been since the beginning of the pandemic, what I would suggest is understanding that the lines look intimidating, that they wind around outside, but it's all due to social distancing. It's not any different than what you're used to. It just looks worse. So for instance, this line is 50 minutes long. I'm standing outside of the Chinese theater. The line winds around forever outside the theater, and then once you get inside, it winds inside the theater. But again, you know, 50 minutes, it's the average wait for a headliner attractions. Don't let it scare you. As people say, pack your patience. Okay, so I'm almost on the ride. It's been 37 minutes, so probably another 5 minutes. So we're gonna call it 45. Estimated wait time is 50 minutes. So pretty true to life.
Hurry! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
That concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me.
Mickey and Minnie's never disappoints. Good ride on and off the ride in 45 minutes. As many of you know, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is the hardest ticket to get in Disney right now. It is virtual queue only. It fills up every single day in mere seconds. So today, I got up at 7 a.m. to get my virtual queue. I got in at 7 a.m. in 1 second, got group 66. It told me at that time I was 6 hours away from riding. So I just entered the queue. It is now 12:51. I have no idea because I didn't see a wait time. So we'll just have to gauge it. Could be an hour, could be 2 hours, I don't know. So we're gonna find out together. 12:51, just entered the queue. Group 66.
Incoming transmission from Ray.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? disabled. Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? For crews, thank you for joining the calls.
Crossing to transport.
Initiate pre-flight sequence on deck 3 for Makara. Makara-bound personnel, this is your final...
Yes, I just want to be sure.
All crews must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Raise the shields.
Yeah, company, first order TIE fighters. Reroute, reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. I'm ahead. Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this.
Sympathizers of the Resistance, I advise you all to speak wisely during interrogation. Go our way. Do remember the color codes I've assigned you all. That shall be the order which we interrogate you. The Resistance, of course, is nothing more but a disgusting parasite in this galaxy, bringing destruction and chaos. Isn't that right? Yes. Very good. I assure you all justice on his way.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Blue and red, follow me, silver orange, follow them, blue and red, right this way.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lift at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, get off the defender.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detention goal reach. Prisoners must be on their feet. There they are. Fire!
These state pods just This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This is short enough.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, scan for his pod beacon.
Okay, so in line, on the ride, off the ride, 36 minutes. Not too shabby. Okay, so I got my lunch. I'm at Ronto's Roasters, and I got the Ronto wrap, which is a wrap with roasted pork, grilled pork sausage, a peppercorn sauce, and slaw wrapped in pita bread. I don't know what side. So it's good. It says on the menu that the slaw is tangy. I would say that's pretty tangy. The peppercorn sauce is good. It's not overpowering. The sausage is really, really tasty. I'm not sure I've tasted the roasted pork. I'm gonna do that by itself. It's not stellar on its own, but you know, added in combination with everything else on there, I think that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna try and make a plan going forward. Do I want to go to Toy Story Land and get in line for Slinky Dog, or am I going to head over to Hollywood Boulevard and try and do Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster next? We're going to look at the wait times, look at the app, and make a plan. Get back with me. So currently, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is the longest wait in the park. It's currently 70 minutes long. Slinky Dog is 60 minutes. Tower of Terror 55, Star Tours 40, Rock and Roller Coaster 40. And I think the rides on Hollywood Boulevard will start to get more busy as the night goes on, because as people start to leave the park, it's the last land before you exit the park. So I think naturally people sort of make one big circle. They start in either Toy Story Land or Galaxy's Edge and then work their way back out of the park. So what I'm going to do from the back of the park now is I'm going to head over to Hollywood Boulevard. I'm going to try and ride Tower of Terror, maybe Rock and Roller Coaster, but definitely Tower of Terror. Like I said, currently it's 55 minutes, so I'm going to wait for a long time no matter where I go. So I'm going to test this theory out and start back at the front of the park and then work my way back as the day progresses, or if I have time remaining. Okay, so we're about to enter into the indoor portion of the queue. We've now been in line 48 minutes. So it originally said 60. Again, I think it's about right, maybe a little bit longer.
The Twilight Zone. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
All right, fun as always. An hour and 3 minutes from getting into line to getting off the ride. So again, kudos to Disney with the wait times being pretty accurate. What would be bad is if it said 60 minutes, but then it took 90 minutes. So I am appreciative of the accuracy of these wait times. So my theory about Slinky Dog getting less wait time as the day goes on turned out to be very wrong. So currently, Slinky Dog is a 90-minute wait. So we may not be riding Slinky Dog today because I'll be honest with you, 60 minutes is really pushing my patience when it comes to waiting in line. And there's not a single ride in Disney or a theme park that I'm gonna wait 90 minutes for. Unless it's like a brand new ride, like when Velocicoaster opens. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm gonna go here and do Star Tours because it's currently a 35-minute wait. That's a little more manageable for me.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Dear.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
R2, where are we going? We just passed the Endor moon. Oh, look out! R2, fix those engines immediately. No, I can't swim. And neither can you. This is suicide. We'll be smashed to pieces. In the event we don't make it, I want you to know that you have been the most wonderful passengers.
All right, so Star Tours, again, Disney nailed it today. 25 minutes, it took exactly 25 minutes to get on the ride. Another ball knocked out of the park on Disney's part. I'm now ashamed to say something to everyone. Since I moved to Orlando, my ability to stay in the park all day long and go rope drop to close, those days are gone. It is now exactly 5 o'clock. I've been here almost exactly 5 hours, and I'll be honest, I'm tired. So guess what? We're gonna call it a day. We had a fantastic day. We rode Mickey and Minnie's, we rode Rise of the Resistance, we rode Tower of Terror, we rode Star Tours, we had lunch at Ronto Roasters. I couldn't ask for a better day. I came to the park today thinking that it was going to be miserable, that it was going to be busy, that it was going to be overly crowded, and I wasn't going to have a good time. But actually I found the opposite to be true. It's not unmanageable. You know, we are still at limited capacity here at all the Disney parks. It is sold out today, so all the park reservations were gone. But really, it's still a manageable amount of people. The lines weren't long. The longest I saw today was 90 minutes for Slinky Dog. It did die down. I think right now it's back to 60 minutes. I don't have it in me to stay and do it, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and go home. But just know that if you're coming to summer, capacity may increase a little bit, but it's not going to increase a ton. So don't be afraid. Put on that face mask. Be okay with social distancing. Respect other people and their personal space, and let's all be safe and have a good time and enjoy Disney and be glad that the state of Florida is open and that Disney's open so that we can enjoy it. So guys, as always, thank you so much for coming along. If never lost, then never found. So go get lost.